All right, hello everybody. It is our last stretch of our Rise Up campaign here at Life of Joy Foundation. This is Joy Cortina, the founder and executive director, and I am, goodness, coming a little bit late to you this evening for this Friday with the founder, but we have this last stretch to go. We've got about a week left of our spring campaign, and I wanted to be sure to just touch base with all of you and just give you an update on a couple different things. And my goodness, while there are most certainly lots of things going on in the world right now, lots of things we are still processing, and lots of turmoil in a lot of places and in a lot of hearts. And um, while there's certainly so much that needs to be worked through, we have much to celebrate here at Life of Joy, and just wanted to touch on just some of the highlights of our spring campaign as we wrap up this last week and just kind of do this last push with you all. I just have to give utmost thanks to just everyone who has supported this campaign so far. We have three main highlights of our campaign with our first annual charity cornhole tournament. I just want to give a huge shout out to all of our sponsors for that event. That was Miles Lamborn of the Lamborn Lending Team down in Annapolis, and many members of our Severna Park and Arnold Chamber of Commerce, our Wednesday referral group that we're a part of. Thank you, thank you, thank you for just pulling your hearts together and supporting this event, all the vendors that came out, all you cornholers that came out. I just want to thank you so much for supporting that. We were able to bring in a close to $5,000 on that event, and just super grateful for just all the volunteer support for that event, as well as especially for John. John Maggio with Hawk Marketing, and Tommy Summers from Logos and Promotions, which is where we get all of our merch from. So huge shout out to you guys. I just adore you. Thank you for stepping up and being co-chairs of that event and just making the magic happen, and just for all the time and energy that you put into that. I cannot thank you enough. Our team can't thank you enough. We are going through some growing pains here at Life of Joy, as expected, with a startup organization, but I'm so proud that we are coming up on our 3-year anniversary soon. And so we're getting ready for a lot of fall events, our 3-year anniversary. I'm going to come back and touch on that. But, another spring highlight is our Life of Joy Day. Oh my goodness, it was just so beautiful. And just what a beautiful range of activities. Thank you to all of our activity leads, from our Zumba gal to yoga and sound bowl and bubbles and kindness rocks, and just all kinds of amazing engagement that day. Several new volunteers in the mix from our host venue. So thank you guys for coming out and supporting it. Want to give a shout out to our sponsors for that. For Life of Joy Day, our beloved Sal from Community Mental Health Associates, who also helps to run our teen support groups. I'm so excited that we are actually coming up on our year anniversary for those teen support groups. So thank you, Sal, again, for just all your support with getting those going, and sticking with us for the long haul on that. And then also Lynn Dudley, who is a nurse practitioner with Turning Point Integrative Health, and also a life coach of sorts, and a mental health advocate. Also, Christina Joseph Salon, and all of you, just for sponsoring our Life of Joy Day. And I got to give a huge shout out again to our friend JD and all his crew at Three Rivers Builders and Roofing for your custom built stage for us. I'm just overwhelmed, continuously overwhelmed by the support that we get from our community. And on that note, I want to give a bit of a heart note. This past week, we lost, sorry. It's real life. We lost to natural causes one of our donors and supporters, Mr. Chris Moans from Midas of Pasadena and several other locations. And actually, a neighbor of mine, him and his wife, and I just want to give you guys a huge just shout out of thanks for all of your ongoing support with Life of Joy, and just let you know that our hearts are with you, Robin, and your family. And um, ooh, sorry, but it truly is through many, many hands and community partners and volunteers. Sorry, guys. Um, that we are able to do what we do in Life of Joy. And, we're still pretty much all volunteer run, except for one marketing gal that we have been able to give a job to for the last year. But it's just exciting. It's exciting to see us continuing to grow. And even though we're behind on our fundraising goal, we certainly are ahead of where we were at this point last year for year to date. And just super grateful, um, for just all of our donors, our supporters, our volunteers, our band. And so we have a week to go left of the spring campaign. And we have lots of cool things that you can do to participate and support. And one of them is our Rise Up Raffles. So we have two really awesome packages that you can choose from. We have a wellness package with, oh my gosh, it's an hour massage. I'm reading my notes. An hour massage. It has a 30-minute acupuncture treatment, a life coaching session, and a 4-class pass to Crofton Yoga. So all local services here in Anne Arundel County. So thank you, thank you, thank you to all of our donors of those items. And so that's our wellness package. It's over a $300 value. It's $10 a ticket, or you can get 3 for $25. And then we have our other package, which is our Take a Load Off package. This one's really cool. We got 2 hours of professional organizing. There's a free weekend of pet sitting with Exotic Pet Pals. There's dry cleaning with Animal Cleaners. We've got a really awesome auto detail package from Ridiculous Detail. That is almost a $500 value, you guys. So again, just $10 a ticket or 3 for $25. So just really amazing deals. And we have, of course, our annual 50/50 spring Rise Up 50/50, and the pot is already up to $260 to the winner. We would love to double that. So if you're in for 50/50 chance, again, it's $10 for a chance or 3 for 25. So please, please, please grab some raffle tickets. If you don't want all those items for yourself, you can certainly gift them. Would make great gifts for a lot of different folks if you even just win one of those packages. So, so we have our raffles going on through the 30th. So this coming Thursday is our cutoff for those. And then we have, of course, our donation page that you can go to and just read about our impact levels and the different ways that you can support our efforts for our programming here at Life of Joy, all about, holistic mental health and suicide prevention. We're getting ready to really dig into our online hub project and build out our online hub. We have staff that we need to bring on to really solidify our efforts and to grow our fundraising initiatives and our programming on all sides. And so we need your help, most definitely. And speaking of programming, I did want to just touch on before I close out here. We've got two different youth events coming up. We have our monthly teen social that's going to come up on July 16th. We're doing paddle boarding at Quiet Waters Park. Paddle boarding, not paddle morning. And so we invite all of the local teens to come out and just connect with our teen community and our youth leaders, and just enjoy some fellowship and just positive exercise and positive vitamin D, as well as connection and fellowship with each other for that event. And it's $15, so that is a heavily discounted rate for us. So thank you to the paddleboarding place. I think it's Capital Sup for working with us on that at Quiet Waters. And then also we have our next teen support group that's going to be coming up on July 11th. Typically it's the first Monday, but because of the holiday, it's going to be Monday, July 11th. So really just inviting all the teens to engage with us. You know, that's just the first demographic that we've really just been honing in on support groups for. But there is so much more to come, y'all. We are here for many more demographics in our community. And we've got more mental health first aid trainings, and we have our fall events that are coming quickly. So we're taking a quick little breath between all of our spring activity, but we are already working on, we've got our next Raise the Roots event, our big fall fundraiser, and our 3-year anniversary celebration coming up September 17th back at the Severna Park Tap House. So save the date for that. And then we also have a really awesome program called Soul Shop that we're bringing to the area. It is a suicide prevention training specifically we're geared towards faith-based communities and leaders. In October, and then in November we have our next Songs of Hope event for really just ministering to those who've been affected by suicide and mental health challenges one way or another. And so we are just really excited about our fall lineup and what's to come. So please help us close out our spring campaign in any way that you can, even if it's just grabbing something from our merch store. I am just so grateful to all of you for continuing to journey with us. So please just continue to plug in, share, like, comment, help us expand our reach, with this video and all of our other posts. And please take care of yourselves. Please take care of yourselves, and remember that we are here if you need any resources. There are many at our fingertips, many that we can refer you to. So if you need any kind of support, either directly from, the Life of Joy side, or need to connect with other resources, please don't hesitate to reach out. That's why we're here. So thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Wear your sunscreen and take it easy. Take care. And thank you again for all your support.